Hi,
Good morning, Rahel. How are you?
I'm just fine. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. Thank you for coming to the interview. So
Yeah,
tell me a little bit about you.
yeah. As per resume, my name is Rahul Patel, and I have completed my graduation along with my CA intern. And then after I worked with the Indian CA firm, like as an accountant and tax reviewer. Over there, I have experience over 5 to 6 years. Then after I moved to the outsourcing industry, and then I started basic as an accountant, US tax accountant, and over there I have just like bookkeeping. And then after I moved to the taxation department, and almost I have worked with US tax department max 2 3 3 years.
Got it. Got it. And so, in working with the US Tax Department for 3 years,
Yeah.
what software are you used to using?
In my career, I've used Lasat, Pro Series, and UltraTax.
How much experience do you have with UltraTax?
UltraTax, I have almost 1.5 year in UltraTax.
Got it. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself on UltraTax?
What?
On a scale of 1 to
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
how would you rate yourself on UltraTax?
The 7. I would like to get 7.
That's fair. I'm probably a 6.
Yeah.
Got it. And then how many returns did you prepare last
Yeah.
season?
And overall, you can say that my working industry, I will almost prepare uh, 5 to 600 1040s and 200 like 1120 and 1120. Yes.
So 5 to 600 1040s
Yeah.
and 200 1120 S's.
Yeah. And along with the 1065.
The 1065s that you prepare,
Yeah.
what type of industry were those clients in?
There have multiple industry like real estate, where you have booked the different type location wise accounting where I am working.
And when you prepared returns that were in the real estate industry,
Yeah.
what schedules were you using?
In the 1065.
Yes. What schedule were you using?
In the 1065, I have worked with the balance sheet and P&L account, which is imported to the 1065 forms. And then after I reconcile M1, M2, M3.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And did you individually list the real estate property in the 1065 by rental?
No, no,
Did you do that?
yeah, I have worked on this, but currently I'm not remembering.
Got it. Um, what type of work papers do you use?
Yeah, whenever I ask for the client and then demand from their documents, like they send me a PDF pages, and using a tick and tie calculator, I have arranged this in a particular way that for me and the reviewer also can see it
Hmm.
properly. So in
Hmm.
the finalization state, it will be a lesser time.
Got it. So are you familiar with any work paper software?
Yeah, I'm familiar with
What work paper software?
like cash where I'm using for both purposes. Like if you manage your documents in like a cashware, you have a it's a basic for the taxation purpose, and also it can be viewed as a audit purpose also.
Got it. Got it. What do you like about taxes?
Yeah, I just love tax and don't think I just love tax.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pursuing
Interesting.
here.
Got it. So when you worked with real estate, did you have to deal with the sale of property? Did you have to deal with anything along those
No,
lines?
no, no, no. Whenever I have a client regarding whenever the client sells their property, and then they come to us and prepare this 1040s. We have just like the sale of property income, which is booked under 1040s as a capital gain. and we require a cost for this, that sale of property.
Got it.
And we
Have you
have,
ever have you ever set up a rental from the very beginning, like a client comes to you with a brand new rental property? Have you ever had to set that up?
no, currently I don't know.
Okay. Um, are you familiar with the asset module within UltraTax?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the asset model in the Delta X.
Have you ever had to set up the depreciation?
Yeah.
And so when you're setting up the depreciation, have you ever had to set the depreciation up for a rental property?
No. And we have just a pro forma, like this is a depreciation, this is the asset schedule, and this is a depreciation. We have just put into the Delta X.
Got it, got it. So you're not ever really setting up a client from the beginning or adding an additional rental property.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And that's fair, right? Got it. Do you have any questions for me, Raheel?
I would like to tell about how you communicate with your staff members.
So every day we have a meeting with our staff members in the morning. So we get on a group meeting, and we do it by department. So you would be on the accounting and tax team. That team is on a group meeting every morning, and we're only on that group meeting to talk about hot files that need to be moved. So like, for example, if a client is calling in and there's something we need to push, or if there's something that we want the staff to know as a whole, we
Okay.
have a morning group meeting, just like we're having a Zoom meeting.
Okay.
Outside of that, you will get email feedback, points to clear, notes that are written for you to clear the points.
Yeah.
If there's something that you may not be catching on to, then I would, and not me, but actually the staff would request that you go on a Zoom call with them. They
Okay.
would share the screen with you
Yeah.
and show you in the return where it needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
We
And
we are definitely a heavy tax office.
okay. Yeah.
We do a lot of tax returns.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Planner CS at all?
No.
Okay. All right. I don't have any more questions for you at all, Raheel. Um, I do have one other question.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with basis?
Yeah.
So tell me about your experience with basis in dealing with like a S corp return.
In the basis, it is just simply you can call this cost for the shareholder.
You can do what?
You can simply call as a cost for the shareholder.
Got it. Okay. All right. I think that's all I need for now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
I
Raheel.
would like to talk more with you, like in the software area. It's just a piece of cake for me. It's hardly take a 2 3 hours to get into that software.
You said what?
Software area, like it for me, it's just a piece of cake for me. In maximum 2 3 hours training, it's perfect for me.
So you're saying that you could learn the software in 2 or 3 hours. It's a piece of
Yeah,
cake for you?
yeah.
Yeah, we use UltraTax.
So it's
So if you have experience with UltraTax, you'll probably be able to pick up quickly. We have staff that will train you, other staff members that hop on and show you what needs to be done.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How do you keep up with the tax laws?
No, regularly I have just seen IRS website for this my study purpose also. I recently applied for the PTN today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Got it. And then you said you were studying for the EA. So how are you doing that?
it's just classes based.
Got it. Okay, very
Okay.
good.
Yeah, and for the enhancement
Very
of
good.
regular update, I have seen like IRS website regular basis, And I've worked with a numerous like
Mm-hmm.
what net operating loss carry back carry forward. Yeah,
Got it. Got it. Have you ever prepared a amended return?
yeah, I do return. Even like I have amended also all the returns.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And it looks like you have QuickBooks experience. So
Yeah,
you know how to use
yeah.
QuickBooks?
Yeah, yeah,
You know how to use QuickBooks Online?
yeah. Both QuickBook Online and QuickBook Desktop.
Gotcha. Okay. Very good.
I'm saying that I'm not a good accountant, but I'm just brilliant accountant because I've worked with the industry last 11 years from my schooling level from 2010.
And have you ever you worked with US based companies before?
What?
Have you ever worked with a US based company before?
Yeah, yeah. I have an experience too.
With US based companies?
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. That's all for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dalla. Thank you. Hello, Karla. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I am super as always. Hope you had a coffee.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Hope you had a coffee.
I'm not understanding you.
Hope, do you have coffee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you spell your first name for me?
My name is Shiv Jaiswal.
Spell it for me.
Spelling
Spell it.
SHIVJAISWAL.
Got it. Got it. So tell me a little bit about you.
Yeah. So my name is Shiv Jaiswal. I am master's degree in commerce, and I have more than 3 years of experience in US based CPA firm, and I have started my journey as a basic bookkeeper where I was responsible for categorizing expense, clearing bank feeds, the CCA bank and credit card reconciliations, giving the financial report and at the end of the month. And after having a good knowledge of bookkeeping, I moved to the tax part, and where I have prepared 70% of individual and 30% of corporate and partnership tax return. And I have an experience of QBO and QBD for accounting software, and UltraTax, CCH Access, and Direct software for the tax preparation.
Have you ever worked with UltraTax?
Yeah, I have worked on UltraTax.
How many years of experience you have with UltraTax?
I have a 2 tax season of experience on UltraTax.
Got it. On a scale of 1 to
Uh,
10, how would you rate yourself on UltraTax?
Sorry?
On a scale of 1 all the way to 10 being the best, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, how would you rate yourself on UltraTax?
8.
Got it. And in working with UltraTax, how many returns did you prepare last year?
I have prepared around 300 to 350 tax return on last tax.
300 to 250?
Yeah,
And 70% of those were individual and 30% were business?
yeah. 70% individuals and 30% corporate and partnership tax return.
And when you were dealing with corporate and partnership tax returns, what type of businesses were you dealing with? What industries?
So I have worked mostly I have 1120S and 1120 and partnership tax returns and real estate.
Got it. Okay, so when you were dealing with real estate, What type of real estate were you dealing with? What were you doing in the tax return for real estate?
Sorry.
When you were dealing with real estate, you were doing tax returns that had real estate, correct?
Real estate is the form of 8825 for the real estate, where in 1120 or 1120 as there is a form of 8825 where we file for the real estate tax return.
And what's that form when you're inside of a individual return?
For the individual,
Yeah, when you're doing a 1040 and
yeah,
you're dealing with real estate, what form are you using inside of the 1040 when you're dealing with
there
real
is a
estate?
schedule E for the real estate where K1 from come from, or a real estate that is for the schedule E.
Got it. And have you ever set up a rental from the beginning?
No, no, I didn't.
Do you understand how to set up, how to use the asset module inside of UltraTax?
Yes, yes, I know.
So have you ever had to add assets to the asset module?
Yes,
Give me an example.
assets marginal in ultratext.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Assets, you are asking about the asset marginal in ultratext, right?
Right.
So where I was working with my last CPA, then he was giving me the PDF format for that all, and I was just go through that PDF and source document and the inputting to the software.
Got it. So what were you putting into the software?
Actually, there is a source document where all detail of the assets are given, and just I was just watching that and inputting to the software.
Gotcha, gotcha. Are you familiar with basis issues?
Sorry,
Are you familiar with basis, tax basis?
tax basis. Yeah,
Shareholder basis?
yeah, shareholder basis.
So tell me what that is, shareholder basis.
Shareholder basis, where the shareholder of the company who has a shares of that company, they are the shareholders for that company.
Got it. And so what's important about basis when we're dealing with a tax return?
Basis thing is that the preparing the firstly reviewing the previous tax return and watching all the carryovers, anything and any net operating loss coming from, and any carryover that should be inputting for the this year, and like that, and doing for the this year.
Got it, got it. Okay, perfect. Um, and so you have a lot of experience with bookkeeping and QuickBooks and so forth, correct?
Yeah, I have a QBO and QBD software experience in bookkeeping.
Got it. And do you know how to make book to tax adjustments?
Yeah, I know how to do tax adjustments in bookkeeping.
Gotcha. Okay, and then when you worked at the previous US based companies, how did you communicate with the staff?
Yeah, we have a weekly team huddle where they were asking about me what I have done in previous week, and they will assign me for the extra work for a week that I won't be ideal for that time. So we have a weekly team huddle and that all things. So they will assign me the extra work so that I can work on second day. Because of the time difference, I don't won't be ideal. So that's why.
Got it. So do you work on their time schedule or you work on your typical time frame?
So we are working on our time schedule, because there was
Yeah,
some time where if you are able, like if you have assigned me for the 8 hours, so I'll be available your time for the 4 hours, and 4 hours from my time, like that.
got it, got it. That makes sense. Gotcha. Are you familiar with any work paper software?
No, I didn't work on work paper software.
Okay, so how would you get the data for the tax return?
So if I just review the previous year tax return and then compare to previous year to current year and then find that any changes or anything that left, send draft it upon point for that and ask to CPA that where these things are missing and all that thing, drafting the open point.
Got it. Okay, very good. I think you answered all of my questions.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, as of now, no question, but I just want to share that I have one of the hobby is Googling. So I just gone through your website and you are having at least the more than 20 years of experience and you are serving all 15 states. So you are really highly experienced and you are providing several types of service like bookkeeping, tax preparation, tax planning and audit representation. So really, if I will get chance to work with you, then it will be really, it would be great learn and groom. And so I would like to learn and groom under your guidance.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, looking forward to work with you, Karla.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Shiv. Hey, Karla.
Hi.
Finally, I'm Valence. Sorry for the delay. I was running late in one of my meetings, and that's why I had to have Vishal, fill in for me in my absence. Um, I remember we had a discussion where you mentioned that. Firstly, how have you been? How's it going on? Sorry, I just missed that.
I no, just jump right in. I'm like that too. I sometimes I forget about all the little particulars to say hello. I just jump right into work, so I'm used to it. And I'm good, by the way. Go right ahead.
Great, great. So actually, I was more wanting to check with you because I remember we had a discussion in the email where you had, based on the resumes you had shortlisted Hirain, Shiv, and I think there was another person, Rahil. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, was this the first candidate, or did you have someone else before him?
Rahil was the first candidate, and then Shiv was next.
Okay, so you spoke with Rahil already.
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect, perfect. So I think we have Hirain left now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, I would actually suggest, if you could speak with Deepak and Kaushik as well, because it might be possible that, they might not have mentioned something more appropriate or important on the resume, but you might find them, interesting after you speak with, all five of them. So maybe, just give them 5 minutes or something and see how it goes. And if you feel that their experience is interesting, then you can move ahead. Otherwise, you can, stop out there.
So you have two more people for me. So you have three more people for me to talk to?
Yeah. So basically, we sent you about 6 resumes and you shortlisted 3 of them in the email. Now, out of the remaining 3, I have 2 of them available. So I wanted to make sure that you don't miss out on anything important by any chance. So if you could just give some time to those 2 also, it would be more. I would say it would be more helpful for you as well.
Oh no, I have no problem doing that. I just need for Brianna to grab me the resume really quickly. So let me just
Oh,
get
sorry.
her. No, that's
Oh,
okay.
okay. Okay. I think I'm missing out another thing out here because I had a call with Brianna earlier, but I think the camera was off. So I thought you were Brianna.
Oh no. I'm Karla.
Okay.
I'm Karla, and Brianna is my super assistant.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. So who's the next person that I would be speaking to?
So Vishal, is Hiren available?
Yes, Hiren is next, and
Okay.
we have the another 2 candidates, which is Deepak and Kaushik. They are also available. So
Okay.
once
So
we
we'll
Deepak,
have Deepak
and
and
who's
Kaushik.
spell the last one?
it's
K
Kaushik.
A U K A U S H I K.
Kaushik.
I could send you the resumes again if you want.
That would be great if you could do that.
Hold on one second. So you have Hirane's resume, right?
Correct.
Okay. So let me, Vishal, you can actually have Hirane join. I mean, Karla, you can speak with Hirane in the meanwhile, and I'll have the two resumes sent over to you, so you'll have that before you're done with Hirane.
Okay, and then in the interim, will I get an opportunity to debrief with you guys before this is over?
Yes, absolutely. So, the process goes in a way where, once you're done with all this, short discussion with the candidates, then we'll have a separate discussion where, you can evaluate your findings. In case, if you're not satisfied or not comfortable with their results, I would say that even if you have a slightest hesitation for all of them also, just feel free to let me know and we'll shortlist more resumes for you without any hesitation.
Got it, got it. And I would imagine
Uh,
that you guys are busier than a one-armed paper hanger,
why would you say that?
huh? I just know you have to be.
I mean, I'll cut it short out here. It's actually our job.
Yeah, yeah.
So anything, you can just let us know, and it's going to be a part of the process. So regardless of, whatever the resolution is, just feel free to reach out to me. Share your thoughts. I would say be as open as possible to me because eventually these guys, I mean, since these guys are working virtually for you, you would not have the actual picture of what's happening this side. So that's
Right.
where I come into the picture as your HR person. So I'm technically your HR person from India, where I'll take care of these guys out here. If you have any hesitation in shortlisting them, if you have any slightest confusion of going through with them, just let me know. Even post that, once we select the right candidate, if you have any challenges with them or if you need any updates or trainings provided to them, that's where I come in. So feel free to reach out to me for anything, and you can feel free to be as open as possible, so I can make sure that whatever your requirements are, we take care of that from our side.
Got it, Valence. I really appreciate that. One thing that I do want to ask is, do any of the candidates have work paper experience? Like we use SurePrep.
Uh-huh.
So do you guys have candidates that are familiar with work paper experience?
We do. It is a part of our basic process out here when it comes to working for any specific client. However, the guys who are shortlisted for you, they are actually done by a sourcing team. So to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what they have shortlisted and what discussion they had with Brianna initially.
Mm-hmm.
Based on that, they they shortlisted those resumes. But as I said, now since I'm into the picture and I would be working closely with you. So in case if any of these guys are not familiar with any of these processes that you are actually looking for,
Mm-hmm.
I'll personally get into the depth of it, and I'll shortlist those guys. I would say only those guys who have that experience that you're looking for.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because we really like this is a test for us to bring on a couple, but honestly, we're going to be ramping up a lot of staff, not just tax, but also in accounting. So I really want to have a really good relationship because there will be a lot of hiring that we will be doing.
Perfect. Absolutely. No, no, no. I mean, obviously, that's where I come into the picture, and I would, as I said, rather than having a different team who would just give an overview about it, rather it would be more advisable that I'll personally look into this now, because as we were not familiar with each other till now, and
Right.
now since you've laid your expectation, I would say partially because we need to go in depth about what all would be required apart from that. So once we have that in place, then if it doesn't work out on these five candidates, then we'll go in deeper and look for more better resources as per your expectation.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
So that's one of the reasons why I also suggested to speak with the other two guys also, because
Yep.
maybe they might have not mentioned something which might be useful for you.
Yes. And I have all the resumes now on my desk. So thank you.
Okay, perfect. So I've not sent them to you, so I don't need to send them anymore, right? You got
No,
them.
I have them and I'm ready for Haran.
Hiren. Okay, perfect. Vishal, can you have Hiren join in, please? So, Karla, whilst Hiren is here, I might move out again,
That's
but
okay.
so he'll Vishal would take care of all the interviews again, moving ahead.
Okay.
And if I mean, because I have another meeting to attend, I'll just go there quickly. In case if I'm done, I'll come back, or else we can just speak in the email. Once you're done, you can share your findings out there.
Okay.
Actually, I doubt you might have the email address. What's your email address? Let me send you a quick email.
My email is Karla@karladennis.com. Karla with a K at karladennis.com.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, are you Haran?
Hi, Karla. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm always wonderful. It's always a great day.
That's good.
Okay. So sorry to interrupt, guys. Karla, I've just sent you the email.
Excellent.
Okay, and I'll just move out. So sorry about that. Hiren, you can go ahead from here.
All right. Thank you, Valence.
So Haran, tell me, have you worked for a US-based tax company before?
Yep, I have worked for one CPA from August 2017 to present. So yes, I have worked.
And why are you no longer working with them?
Sorry?
Are you still working with them?
No, this is my last month. I mean, yesterday was my last day. So yeah, from now I'm going to, appear for the interviews.
Oh, why? Why was yesterday your last day?
Basically, the major reason was, distance. The previous firm was shifted to another place. It is, far, very far from my home. So that was the main reason to leave that company.
Oh, wow,
It's almost 22 miles. So it's
Oh,
not
wow,
possible for me.
gotcha. How many tax returns did you do last season?
In last season, in total, you mean to, 11, 20, 10, 65, around almost 400.
Woo, wow,
Yeah,
that's
including
pretty good.
1040s and including
Got it,
1040s.
got it. And what is your business experience with doing tax returns? What is that like?
Sorry?
What is your experience with doing business returns?
All right. I started my career in 2017. So initially I started with bookkeeping, and from last 7 to 8 tax season, I have worked for business return and 1040s and all that.
Got it. And what industry was the clients in that you worked with, like for
Ba-
the businesses?
All right. Basically, they have the client have majority client was from the medical line and real estate line, and for a few returns are from entertainment industries as well.
Oh, wow. So those that were in real estate,
All
what
right.
type of transactions were you doing with the real estate?
Real estate, we basically they are majority clients have SMLLC and 1065. So we prepare 8025 for that, and that's it.
Have you ever set up a new rental in a 1065 or in a 1040?
Yep, I have.
And what have you set it up from? What documents were you using?
Basically we need a article of association and all that, and we started with accounting, basic accounting, and then we prepare written on based on that accounts.
And so did you ever set up the assets in
Yep.
the asset module? What would you use to figure out the building, to figure out the land?
For land, there is no calculation, no depreciation will be calculation on land, and for building we use 39 years, and parallelly we in some other cases we use 27.5 years.
And then what would be the source document to come up with the cost?
Sorry?
what would you use to come up with the cost?
All right,
Like,
there is 1099s, and some majority part was given in handwritten books and all that. So we
okay,
prepare we entered those in quick books in based on those documents given by in handwritten, and
okay,
somewhere we have received 1099s as well.
got it. And so are you familiar with closing statements like HUD ones, like the closing escrow statements?
Yes,
Gotcha.
escrow statement,
That-
exactly. I forgot to say it, but yes, it was
That's
escrow.
okay. Yeah, yeah, because we deal with a lot of real estate.
All right,
So
sounds great.
our clients are selling real estate, buying real estate. So you're going to see closing HUDs coming from escrow companies all
Correct.
the time.
we
So I need to know that when you see that paper
Yep,
and you look at that address, that you know it's not, if it's not already on the tax return, that you got to be thinking, okay, this is not on the tax return. I need to put this on the tax return.
we didn't actually. We asked to the clients, and that's the way. Actually,
Gotcha.
we passed. Majority part was a bulk selling and all that. So
Gotcha. Have you ever dealt with the sale of real estate?
no, not exactly.
Okay,
But
that's fair.
I would like to learn because it will help me definitely.
You indicated on your resume that you dealt with multi-state returns.
Sorry, I'm sorry, but yeah.
On your resume,
Mm-hmm.
it says that you dealt with multiple state returns.
Yep. Basically, my client was based on California and having a back office in Ahmedabad, but they were clients of from Louisiana state, from California as well, from Texas. So I have basic idea of all the Texas. I mean all the states.
Got it. Got it. So you're familiar with the Texas franchise tax return?
Franchise tax return, not exactly, but I can do that.
Gotcha. Okay. Very good. And you've dealt with payroll, factoring, and all of that?
Yep. Basically, we import the statements from ADP and all that, then we pass entries in QuickBooks and all.
Would you know how to enter it if you didn't import? Could you enter it manually yourself?
Yep, I
if you
can.
didn't know how to import?
Yes, I know. We import transactions from bank feed and all. So then we categorize the transaction, we reconcile all those things I have done.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And apart from that, so there are certain clients in which we cannot import the transaction, so we manually enter all the transactions. But there were very less transactions, so we do manually as well.
Got it. And you indicated on your resume that you've done projections.
Yes.
Tell me about the projections.
Definitely. I mean, in last month we did projection for 2021 in Tax Ninja. So basically, we have certain clients for which we have to we need to give them a projected tax and projections. So on that particular base, we give some certain strategies to the client given by the Tax Ninja software and all that.
Tax Ninja.
Yep.
Got it. Got it. So we use UltraTax and we use Planner.
Okay.
Planner is like Tax Ninja.
All
it
right.
projects out 5 years.
All right.
So we do a lot of projections, a lot of planning.
Basically we did for we do for 2 years, and Tax Ninja allows us to for multiple years as well, but we did for 2 years.
Yeah. So Tax Ninja is like Planner.
Yep, exactly, yes. And we use Lasat and UltraTax as well. We use I don't know what's the reason, but we use LASAT for individuals, and 1120 and 26 I mean Ultratext for 1065 and 1120s. I don't know what's the reason was there, but we used both Ultratext and LASAT.
Gotcha. And then you're also familiar with 990s?
990s, yes. Trust
Uh,
returns. I have worked on directly on utility. We didn't use any softwares for that. We directly use move to the site of IRS, and we enter the
Wow, you're brave.
data. Thank you.
Gotcha. Um, so what are you looking for in terms of your next position? What are you wanting to get out of your next position?
Actually, basically, I was a preparer till 2020, and now I'm a first level of reviewer in my past company. So yeah, definitely, I'm looking for a. I would like to grow myself in terms of learning more and more things from the client. And yeah, I have worked in real estate, and you have majority clients of your real estate, so it will help you as well. But I will want to learn in deep, so few things will be definitely a new for me, so I will try my level best to help you.
Got it. And then, Haren, the other thing that I want to say, a lot of people, when they come to work here, they may have been like tax preparers, but I'm going to tell you that our tax returns are complex. So one client may have an individual return, but they may have 5 to 6 flow throughs.
Okay.
They may have 3 1065s. They may have 3 S Corp returns. So you're doing all the businesses and then you're doing the individual return.
I want to tell you that in one of the client, we have almost 109 K1s from a different corporation and partnership. So it was like it took 2 days to complete the return.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yep, I can
those are our clients.
Yep, it boosts our confidence.
Yeah,
Right.
it will boost your confidence.
Yep.
So many times when people say they want to be a reviewer, the way that we do it first is you have to come through a tax season with us and you have to demonstrate expertise in the tax returns and get familiar with the clients. Then probably the next tax season, you may get an opportunity to be a reviewer.
Definitely. I was a reviewer, but initially I unfortunately I have to change my job, and now if I work with you, then in next season I will definitely try to be a reviewer for you.
Yeah. It's a lot. You will get an opportunity to touch every single tax form possible.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I have any more questions for you. You're familiar with QuickBooks. You're familiar with UltraTax. I think you've answered all of my questions. Do you have any questions for me?
Not exactly, but just want to know that apart from real estate, which kind of clients we have?
So we deal with clients that are in the entertainment industry.
Oh,
clients that
good.
own their production companies.
All right.
We deal with a lot of athletes. We deal with a lot of service-based businesses that own their own medical practices, chiropractic practices. We deal with an array of clients. So you're going to get experience from the basic W-2 wage earner to the person that's owned real estate. Maybe the spouse works, the wife is doing real estate, they're doing a syndication deal. We deal with cost segregation. We have the gamut. And I've been in this industry for a very long time and my mind is blown some days. I'm like, what? So you will get a lot of experience.
Yep, definitely it requires.
Yeah.
And how many, how many entities we have around for 1065 and 1120s?
Oh my gosh, we're probably doing 3,000 tax
Oh my God,
returns.
sounds great.
Yeah, yeah,
So
we're-
we definitely have a large team, right?
oh yeah. No, you're gonna do all 3,000. No, we have a large team. Yes.
All right, and is this your first time to outsource this work, or you have done
You
before?
know what? No, I've outsourced before in different ways, but what I decided to do is I'm really growing my team. We're in a very fortunate space and a very fortunate time that people want to do business with minority-owned businesses.
Mhm.
And so for me, being a female in the whole 9 yards, we're very fortunate. We are lucky that we are being able to grow. So I'm extending my team and developing a relationship with a company like Integrity that I can just continue to get good
Definitely.
staff, keep them, grow them, get more staff, grow them, and just keep going.
Yep, that's good. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Right, so that's what I have.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Haran.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karla.
Pronounce your first name for me. I want to make sure I get that right.
It's Hiren Bhuptani. My first name is Hiren.
Hidden.
Yep.
Hidden. Got it.
Anything
All
else,
right.
Karla?
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Karla. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Hi there. I think you're on mute.
Yep, can you hear me now?
I can.
Yeah. So, yep, herein is being done. So I have Deepak and Kaushik. How would you like to go with first?
Kaushik.
Kaushik. Okay, let me ask Kaushik to get in, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, Kaushik. How are you?
I'm fine. Am I properly audible?
Yes,
Okay, great. How are you, ma'am?
I am good. I am good. So, Kaushik, do you have experience with UltraTax software?
No, actually, I have experience of DRAC and Intuit Pro series, and that's the tax prep. That's the basic thing I worked on, and that's it. That's the basic experience of software.
Got it. How many years have you been doing tax returns?
It's almost like 3.5 years, 3.5 to 4 years. Actually, it includes bookkeeping experience as well. So yeah, overall experience.
Got it. Got it. And with bookkeeping experience, you've used QuickBooks?
Yeah, I am QuickBook Pro Advisor certified. So yeah, QBO. Basically, we do lots of work in QBO.
Got it. Okay. And what industries are you familiar with?
Like basically we do in tax return, we do IT personnel like self-employed or wages entries, and sometimes real estate, and sometimes like usual practice grocery stores, big grocery stores and all.
Gotcha. And are you, how many tax returns did you prepare last year?
It includes overall around 280 to 300 tax returns a year, which is a lump sum amount.
Gotcha. Okay. And you would, what is Caseware?
Okay, actually, Caseware is a document management system as well as in audit purpose. We generally use Caseware as a working paper software as well as a Caseware as a financial. We prepare financials for the audit industries as well. So it's basically
it.
a working paper software as well as we can generate report as well from it.
Got it.
Hmm.
Okay. And you're familiar with Bill.com, HubDoc, so you definitely are QuickBooks certified because those are definitely
Yeah, yeah.
QuickBooks
So,
software.
so yeah, actually, we can generate bill from bill.com, bill and invoices, and it directly auto populate into QBO. So we need not to do a duplication of entries, and it reduce a redundancy of work.
Got it.
Hmm.
Smart guy. I like that, Kashi. I like that. Are you really good with software?
Sorry, ma'am.
Are you really good with software?
Yeah, which software? Caseware and QBO?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Good, good. Okay, excellent. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, ma'am. Actually, I think like, what is the volume of work do you have? That's a basic question.
We do about 3,000 to 4,000 tax returns a year.
Okay.
We
Okay.
do a lot of tax returns,
Okay.
but we also do a lot of accounting with QBO
Hmm.
and HubDoc and Bill.com and really trying to automate those processes.
Okay.
So we do both. We do
Okay.
both. So we do a lot, and so your interest, you piqued my interest
Hmm.
because of your accounting side of the equation.
Hmm.
Some of our team, we need for them to know accounting
Okay.
and tax.
Okay.
Some people only know the tax side real well. Sometimes we need somebody to get in there and clean the books up
Mm-hmm.
and pull them into the tax return.
Okay.
So that's sort of what piqued your interest for me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw your one video about cryptocurrency taxation. Actually, currently people are like, current youth is lots of investing in cryptocurrency. So I am not
Yes.
familiar with cryptocurrency tax. So I saw your video. Just I Google it in YouTube, and I saw your video about crypto tax.
Yes. Yes.
Because in
Yeah.
because in India currently crypto is not taxable over here. So government is planning to like taxing crypto, but like in USA we do like long term capital gain and short term capital gain. So like I saw your video, so I like plan that Indian government also do this type of things only in India.
Yeah. 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 The crypto's not taxable in India. I better try to figure out how to get over there because everybody over here is doing crypto.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's why currently it's so fascinating in Indian youth. Currently they invest lots of amount in crypto.
Wow. Wow. Interesting. That's interesting. Very interesting point. I like the fact that you brought that up. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right. Excellent. That's all I needed to know for now. Thank you so much, Kashi.
Thank you, ma'am. And give me 1 minute. 1 minute. I contact my CRM person. Okay.
Okay.
Have a nice day, ma'am. Bye.
You too.
Hi, Karla.
Hi.
Yep. So I'll send Deepak now, the last one for the day.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Are you Deepak?
Yes, Deepak, how are you?
I'm good, Deepak. Thank you so much for jumping on. So Deepak, are you familiar with UltraTax?
Yes, I'm familiar with the UltraTax. I've been
How many
using the
years have you
UltraTax
used
currently.
it?
I'm using since 1.5 years UltraTax. Previously, I also using the Pro Connect, and I also initially I started working on Track, and for few of the clients I worked on the Pro Connect, and currently maximum I'm using the UltraTax for the most of the clients.
Got it. How many tax returns did you prepare last year?
Like last year, I prepared around 250 plus tax return.
250 plus?
Yeah, throughout all the seasons.
Gotcha. And what industries were your clients in?
Like the industries are mostly they are like we get the individual returns maximum. I prepared also the business returns. And talking about the individual returns, like they have rental income, most of the rental income coming in from Airbnb, and 1040 like they have W2 business incomes as well, and some of them they have the wages as well. So mix of the clients, like mostly there are rental income, there is more in the individual.
Got it. And then the clients that, did you do 1065s?
Yeah, I prepared the 1065s.
Did you have rentals on 1065s?
Sorry.
Any rentals on 1065 returns?
No, I have not done like that in 1060 rentals. Mostly the 1065 from rentals were very less, I think so.
Gotcha. Are you familiar with shareholder basis?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the shareholder basis.
Got it. And so what's important about shareholder basis? What's the first thing you want to look at?
Like shareholder basis, if you are talking about the shareholder basis, whatever the profit are flowing in the book profit and in the tax returns, we need to match up like whatever the things have been added to it and whatever the deduction are taken to it. Like say for the meals, we are not getting the deduction like 50% only, so it will hit it will hit there like book profit and tax for matching up that. The retained
Yes,
earnings, there is addition, where is retained earning or retained loss or like that, so that will hit the basis.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
entertainment it
exactly.
is not allowed, so entertainment expense would hit the basis ultimately. So I'm familiar
Got
with
it.
that.
Yes. And basis is important, right? Because if you
Yeah,
don't have basis, you can't take loss.
yeah.
And so are you familiar with the 1120 tax returns?
Yes, I'm yes, I'm aware with the 1120 tax return, business return.
What about QBI?
QBI is a qualified business expenses that is claimed like in 1120s doing the businesses that would pass on in the 1040 of the individual returns.
And have you ever worked with any type of work paper software?
I would like we used to get the source document, and we also prepared some like a schedules related to the working papers, and we use that using the Adobe and UN's PDF. We need to use like organizer, and we need to set up all the documents in the organizer and maintaining full records, like flowing the income like flows through it, like it is reported in the tax return. So I have done that kind of work in
Got it,
work
got
papers.
it. So then your work papers then are in the order of the tax return. So you're
Yeah, all
going
of the tax.
from the organizer all the way through the tax return based
All
on
the
the way the
yeah.
organizer is set
So
up.
it would be easy to review and it would be easy to look up to the things we have done, like whatever data we have inputted and all of the documents, supporting documents like we have for preparing the whatever returns we have prepared.
Gotcha. Do you have any questions for me, Deepak?
Yeah. What type of return normally, what the maximum type of returns are you having with?
We do about 4,000 tax returns a year.
Okay. Sounds good.
The majority of our clients are dealing with real estate. We're
Okay.
dealing with property sales, buying, renting real estate, Airbnb real estate,
Okay.
flipping real estate, 1031 exchanges.
Yeah.
We're
1031.
dealing with a plethora of real estate. So have you ever dealt with 1031 exchanges?
Yeah, in one of the two, I have seen that 1031 exchange taken place, like and exchange 1031. Like they sell the property and they need to exchange it within the stipulated time, and they need to initiate the purchase against that, so to save the capital gain over that.
Right, right.
Yeah.
hold on just one second.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done 1031 exchanges where you've had to do a 1031 exchange inside of UltraTax?
Like 1 or 2 times I have seen that cases, like 1031 exchange cases.
Got it, got it.
Yeah.
And are you familiar with the necessary work papers or source documents to set up a rental property? Have you ever did a rental property setup from the very beginning?
Yeah, I've done the rental property setup from the very beginning. Like sometimes we get the returns need to be prepared for the, like we get a source document and we get the PNL and the PNL account, like like there are multiple properties. So each property wise we get the details. So we need to create the property in that, in the schedule E, each and individual property, like from when it is put in use and all the income and expenses we need to record for that. And I've done that kind of work, like each and setting up each and every property.
And are you familiar with closing escrow papers?
I have not done that before, but I think I would learn quickly with it.
Yeah. So let's say, for example, I'm a client and I have 5 rentals, but I
Yeah.
bought 2 more for 2021.
Okay.
And now you need to set those up. Would you be able to set up those rentals for me? Like, are you familiar with the assets section of UltraTax?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the asset section of UltraTax. Like we create assets, like whatever the rental property we giving on the rent, we create assets for that. And
Right.
we put up all the detail, and whenever we are selling the properties, like we need to dispose the property.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with building land?
Yeah, building and land, and I'm familiar with that.
Okay, very, very good. Very good. I don't think I have any more questions.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Hi, Karla.
Hi.
Yep. So, yes, we ended with the interviews now. So, any feedback for me, like for the candidates?
Yes. Well, I can tell you for sure, I would like to work with Harin
Okay.
for sure. I'm curious where I'm vacillating in between, I believe, Shiv and Deepak. And in talking to Deepak, he said he was promoted as a tax associate, and Shiv said he was a tax accountant. What is the difference between those two?
Okay, just a second. Valence is here. Let me pass the call to him. Yeah. We'll
Thank
take it
you.
further.
Hey, Karla.
Hi.
Hey. Okay. So, how was your experience?
The experience was good, and I have about 5 more minutes. So I just want to tell you a couple of things.
Mhm.
For sure, I want to pick up Harin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm vacillating between Shiv and Deepak.
Okay.
And so on their resume, Shiv said he's a tax accountant, and Deepak says he's promoted as tax associate. What's the difference?
Ideally, I would say they are the same. It's just the abbreviation that they might have used would be different.
Got it. Got it.
So, if you're confused in between the two of them, uh, I mean, if you feel that in terms of the technical aspect, both are, kind of even, I would go for the communication part after that. Who do you feel would be more comfortable when you communicate with? So, you can, this way it would be more comfortable for you to put down your expectation, and he or she, that like either of the person at the opposite end, would be able to understand you at the same level.
Mhm. I would probably have to talk to them again, to be very honest with you. I
Mhm.
think what I would like to do is I would like for Brianna,
Mhm.
because I have to jump to something.
Okay.
So I would like to, I'm just going to hand my computer to Brianna. Is it possible that she would be able to talk to both of them again, maybe for just like 5 minutes or so?
Sure.
Okay.
When would you like that to be
Oh,
done?
she could probably do it right now. Let me
Yeah.
run into her office. I'm gonna put you on mute for just a moment. And then I'm gonna run into her office and hand her the laptop and let her do that for me. But for sure, I want Heron, for certain.
Mhm.
And then I'm vacillating between Shiv and Deepak, but I'm gonna let her decide between
Okay.
those two based on the communication. And then I will circle back to you via email on what my thoughts are and kind of what I'm looking for moving forward. Would that be okay?
Perfect. So,
Okay,
so both of these guys are going to be for a tax preparer profile, right?
correct.
Got it. Okay. And any specific requirement in terms of the timings?
I'm gonna shoot that to you in an email,
Okay.
but sooner rather than later.
Okay. Perfect. No worries.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put you on a little brief hold and I'm gonna go off screen, but
Sure.
oh my God.
Hey, is this Brianna? I can hear you. Can hear you.
Okay, how about now?
Yep. Now I can.
Perfect. Okay, it was connected to her Bluetooth.
Oh,
Yeah, so Karla was telling me that I was just gonna be speaking with both Shiv and Deepak.
yeah. First thing, is this Brianna?
Yes.
Okay, great. I mean, last time we spoke, I think your camera was off, so I wasn't
Yeah.
able to see you.
Not a problem, yes.
Great. So yeah, so Deepak and Shiv are the two guys shortlisted for the second profile. Let me have them, let me call them back because I kind of sent them over. So give me just 2 minutes, I'll have them come back.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Sure. Hey, Brianna.
Hey.
So Deepak is here. I'll just have him seated. Please excuse him for him breathing heavily because he kind of ran up the stairs and came back.
Not a problem, I've been there.
Okay, so I'll just have him seated. You can speak with him. In the meanwhile, I'll go and find Shiv.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Sure.
Hello,
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I know Karla interviewed you. She just wanted me to get like a little feel and
Okay.
everything.
Yeah, sure.
So I just wanted to get to know you. I'm just curious, what brought you into like the tax industry?
Sorry.
What brought you into like the tax industry? Like what made you interested in tax?
Yeah, actually, this is a very interesting story I would like to tell. I was more interested in the accounting part initially when I start of my career. Then when I get to know like people working in the tax industry, like we see in the tax, like book profit is different and tax profit is
Mhm.
different. So I was curious to see where this thing is going for and what is happening with that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I was a little bit
definitely.
curious about that. So I
Mhm.
got to learn like tax is a very vast field. Like each and every return is different.
Mhm.
We learn more and more with each and every return. Like accounting is good, no doubt it is good.
Yes.
So it is going all through all 12 months going on, like same work and everything like that. But tax, it is like everything the updated things come, like rules changes and updated things come. So that
Yeah.
was more like a excitement part in the tax. Like we need to get
Mhm.
updated each and every regulation, like every years. So whatever
Yeah.
so that pushed me towards tax over more.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. How was this past tax season for you? Was it busy or
Yeah,
how'd it go?
tax season is always busy. Like
I know, I
we
know.
used to like work more and more during the tax season. Like we like how whatever we are passionate about doing, like we put our full efforts in tax season. Then after
Mhm.
then things goes little slow.
Yeah, and it's funny because I feel like most people just assume tax season is March and April, but I'm like,
Yeah.
it's so much more than
It's so much
just
more. It's so
that.
much more than that. Like after the
Mhm.
season, also we get so much. My ICP used to get so much clients, so we prepare the previous tax return like same replica, so we carry forward that for the next year, and all the
Yeah,
things are going on throughout the years.
yeah, I know.
There is so many
We're
work.
already preparing for the next tax season
Next tax
already,
season,
so
yeah, next tax season,
it's
and
it's
working with
always
full on excitement for that.
yeah, that's so funny. And what's the weather like over there right now? Are you guys based in India or
Yeah, we are based in India.
okay, what's the weather like? Is it hot or
Yeah, weather currently winter has been started, so it is a cold over here now. Normally
oh
20,
really?
22 degree. So 20, 22
Wow.
degree.
Oh,
Like in
really?
December, it will go to like 12, 13, 14 degree. Like depend on each and every state over here. Like we
Yeah.
are based in Gujarat. So your temperature leak in different regions goes till 5 degree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weather here, we're in California. The weather has changed so much. So one day it'll be about 60 degrees and then the next day is 90.
Oh,
It's Fahrenheit. We use Fahrenheit
yeah.
here. I know it's weird. I don't know why we're the only ones who do that. That's so funny. But yeah, so I just wanted to get to chat a little bit. You could tell Valence that I'd be ready for the next one.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Hey, Brianna.
Hi there.
Okay, so I'll have Shiv join in now.
Give me just 1 second.
Sure.
I just need 1 second. Hi there. Okay, so I only have about 2 minutes because I have another call. So I just want to just chat really quick with Shiv and then
Sure, I'll have him join right away. Hold on.
thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Brianna. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm good. And yourself?
Yeah,
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
yeah, I'm super as always. Hope you had
Good,
coffee.
good. Oh, right. It's early morning here. What time is it over there?
Here is the 10:30 p.m.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're almost at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, I just wanted to get to chat a little bit. So what brought you to like the tax accounting industry?
Sorry.
What made you interested in tax?
Yeah, I'm interested in both because I was working with my last CPA where I was
Mhm.
using the tax preparation in tax season, and after that I was working on accounting.
Oh, awesome. That's really awesome. That's great. I just wanted to like chat just for like a quick minute. I have another call in a little while, but I just wanted to get to know you. Let's just see what you're interested in. I see that you have ultra tax experience. That's awesome. Let me see what else. I see you've prepared 1040 returns. Have you prepared a lot of them in the past?
Yeah, I have prepared lots of 70% of 1040 tax return and 30% corporate and partner tax return.
Awesome. Okay, that sounds great. That's all the questions I had. I just wanted to chat really quick. I'm ready for Valence again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Hi, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate the time.
Sure, no problem. So, any thoughts, or you'll speak to Karla and let me know?
I'm gonna roundtable with Karla. I know she has another call at 10 also. And then we'll keep you posted on that, but they're both very good.
Sure. I mean, I said the same thing to Karla earlier that, you know,
Mhm.
in case if you find them confusing in terms of the knowledge, maybe you could consider the communication level after that, you know, as a second option, and see who you would be more comfortable communicating with. You know, it would help
Yeah.
you in working with them more ahead in future.
Got it. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. We'll be reaching out in touch.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time, Brianna. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too.